Hello, welcome back. I am so happy to see you again. If we don't already know each other, I'm Liza, a witch who works for the Crow Mother, and I'm here with your December TarotScopes. If you haven't already, make sure that you've subscribed to this channel and turn your notifications on so that way you get these videos every month when we do TarotScopes and any other time that we make magic together. It's an honor and a privilege to read for you. You should feel encouraged to apply these messages to your sun, moon, rising sign, or any other placements that you're paying close attention to at this time. Hello, Scorpio. I am here with your December TarotScope and an offering of smoke to cleanse the space around you and between us. Let us have a deep breath in to prepare for your reading. Okay, my dear, what you got? So your sequence for this month begins with the Five of Wands reversed, goes to the Two of Cups reversed, and ends with the Empress reversed. Tensions may very well be thick. Tensions may abound for you this month, Scorpio, but I do not see your engagement as much at all in these tensions. I see that you try to tend to the sanctity, the importance of your body and the home of your body. I see that you try to remove yourself from these thick tensions and the thick energy, the inability to be on the same page, on the same wavelength with important people in your life. Not all important people, but this will be a direct pod for you. I see that you choose not to engage. And that's wonderful. It does not change the fact that tensions could very well be thick for you, around you, and that you really try to focus, again, on the importance, the temple of the body, and the care of the physical self, the somatic self. I see that you try. I see that that is difficult, though, because of how thick these tensions are. What is tense, right? This really, why the tension, not what. I think that this really feels like, again, we were just now talking about the inability to be on the same page or the same wavelength. I think that, within this particular dynamic where these tensions lie, wherever this is for you, that one person wants one thing and the other person wants another. Maybe you both want the same thing, but you don't want it at the same time or in the same way, right? And this is what lends itself to a couple of things. One, it lends itself to, obviously, to the tension, but it also threads through and lends itself to your unwillingness to engage in that tension, because this does not seem like a new thing within this dynamic, right? It's like maybe you kind of always come back to this similar place, right? That you can get on the same page, but, or damn it, I thought it was the same page, but it's actually the next page or the previous page. And it's that here you are again, unable to reach the same wavelength within this dynamic. And that there's a fair amount of trying to convince the other to want the same things, and the heart wants what the heart wants, and the heart here is deeply connected to the body here in this Empress reversed. The heart is obviously deeply connected to the body, but that's what this want, I think, for many of you will be tied to, is the body and pleasure and slowness. And the want is connected to a slowing down, as it were, a shift, a total shift in prioritization towards health and slowness and pleasure and softness, and the way that those will translate for you. I see that so what do you do about it, right? Okay, so the best thing for you to do this month, dear Scorpio, according to this, is to continue to be in your very important and utterly correct lane of focusing on taking care of yourself and the body, right? So just because the dynamic that you find yourself within are not wanting the same things or at the same time as the way that you want to experience slowness and pleasure, right? And a softening of the life. Softening of the life is really a strong statement. Just because that other person is really trying to get you to want something else or in a different time frame doesn't mean that your desire to shift that perspective is not right on and worthwhile, because it is. Your best bet for this month, again, is to stay in your own lane and give to yourself whatever it is you are unable to pull the other persons in that dynamic into. Will it be an exact match? Maybe not for a fair amount of you, but you can still really engage with self. You can still really give yourself what it is that you need, and the need will in fact shift within that effort to nurture self. And the further you focus on that, the more quiet, the more drowned out that tension will be. And by the end of the month, it will become unimportant to you, because you will be fed by yourself. And in case you didn't catch it in the opening, you should feel encouraged to apply these messages to your sun, moon, rising, or any other placement you're paying close attention to right now. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on so you get the heads up whenever these videos come out monthly and any other time that we make magic together. And one more time, it is an honor and a privilege to read for you, one that I do not take lightly. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to be of service to you and to our community, both locally and globally. I love walking along this path with you, and I love having this moment to close out our year with one another. Merry meet, merry part, merry may we meet again.